Hey, good morning everyone.
Your Google Home isn't set up yet. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Okay. Good morning everyone, or whatever it is, whenever you're watching this. Please excuse this. I can't be bothered to put it back down yet because I just had to. In that session, I had to get like my hair off my back. Like I was just, that session was brutal. It was good, but it was brutal. So this is why my hair is up and away from my face and my back, because I just can't deal with hair touching me at the minute. It's now, so I did lower. I didn't film any of it because I kind of feel like people may be sick of time lapses of the gym at the minute, but I didn't film any. So it's now 1:10. Gonna go and make some lunch. I was absolutely starving at the beginning of that session, so I am really, really looking forward to this food. Plan is to do, well, I'll just show you after actually. We'll go do a time lapse and I shall show you in a bit what we're gonna have. Okay, I decided against the time lapse because you've just had a time lapse, so I feel like I don't want the video to be just a time lapse. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about eating at the, God, I look ridiculous. I took my jacket off, I'm too hot in this kitchen still. If you can hear like a kind of thing, chicken's cooking. But yes, obviously the last day of eating I did, I was on a lot lower calories. I think it was 1300 that my last day of eating I put on was. And I'm not gonna lie, it was too low. I think I was focusing too much on just how little I could eat rather than how much I should be eating. So it was too low for me. But obviously I was on a weight loss phase then, and I am no longer on a weight loss phase. I'm trying to put on some muscle. So I'm now on, well, at the minute I'm kind of in between calories because I think I'm still losing weight. I don't know, because it's hard to tell at the minute because I keep going out for food, and I don't track when I go out for food because of reasons. So yeah, I can't really tell at the minute, but I'm pretty sure I was on 1500 and I kept losing weight, so I put myself up to 1600, and I'm pretty sure that I'm still losing weight on 1600. Well, either losing weight or maintaining weight. So I'm trying to decide whether today should be the first day of my 1700, because basically I went out for pancakes yesterday because it was pancake day, and so today is Ash Wednesday, and I just don't know. This is the thing, like I think I mentioned it in the other video as to why I haven't been posting. I am struggling with my eating at the minute. I'm not going to go too much into it because I don't want to talk about it at the minute, but I'm struggling with my eating, so it doesn't sound like it's a big decision going up by 100 calories, but for me it kind of is. But I think today it's going to be the first day on 1700. You'll be able to know by the title because I was planning on it being 1600, but if it says 1700 in the title, it's 1700. If not, I've chickened out and stuck with 1600. I just kind of wanted to catch you up in terms of like what I'm eating. And at the minute, I think I mentioned it in a previous video, but if you haven't watched that video, I'm doing like a glute specialization kind of program at the minute. So I'm trying to grow my glutes more than any part of my body, other part of my body. It's not because I just want to grow my glutes, it's just because I don't want to just grow my glutes, I want to grow everywhere. My main, I think I said this in another video, so I'm sorry if you've already heard this, but the main places I do want to grow in general are my quads, my glutes, my delts and my biceps. But because I've been training for, I don't know, quite a while, I want to say like, not consistently for 6 years, but I've been lifting for 6 years. It's quite hard for me to put on muscle because my body's used to weight training. So I thought I'd try this glute specialization program to like just see if I could kickstart some muscle growth a bit. I haven't bought anything, like it's not bought glute specialization thing. I've done it myself and I'm enjoying it. It's kicking my ass. I'm enjoying lifting heavy, but the issue now is just making sure I'm eating enough to put on some muscle. So this is the day. This is what I'm eating to try and put on some muscle. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing at the minute. In terms of today and uni, I'm not in uni today. Obviously I've trained, it's like lunchtime-ish now. I have clients from 4 till 6, and that's it really. Gotta try and get some work done. I need to shower and wash my hair because it's gross, as you can see. I shall show you this meal once it's done. Okay, lunch is finally done, thank God. I'm bloody starving. It's 1:45, I'm really hungry. So what we have is, I'll show you, bed's a bit of a mess because I've got all my gym stuff. We have a salad with, so it's spinach, cherry tomatoes, cucumber, sweet corn and red Leicester cheese. Then to accompany the lovely meal is a chicken and egg sandwich with butter. And then this is chicken and cheese because I don't know about anyone else, but I bloody love the taste of chicken and cheese. So that is the meal. I love bread, so sandwiches are back in my diet and I love it. I'll put all of the measurements, is measurements the right word? Weights? How much things I've got in what, I'll put in below like always, and the macros and everything. So yeah, I'm not gonna babble on for any longer because I'm starving. I want to eat my food. Finish my lunch now. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, to try and get my calories up, I had a bit more cheese than normal and I love it. Like, I love it. And I love having like the chicken like a little bit crispy. I know some people think that's like burnt, but it's what I prefer. So now gonna get a hot chocolate. I always have a hot chocolate after lunch. It's just like my routine. It gives me that like sweet taste, but it's not too many calories. I have the options hot chocolate. I think I've mentioned that in one before, but I have the options hot chocolate and just make it with water, and it's only 40 calories. So probably gonna have that and then I'll get some work done. I tend not to stack, so I'll probably not be eating again until tea, which will be after my clients, which obviously, like I said before, finishes at 6, but I will check in with you a little bit later. So there was a little bit of a change of plan. Like I said, I was meant to have clients, why do I keep saying all the time? I was meant to have clients 4 till 6, but at about 4:15, no, about 3:30, I realised I have a presentation tomorrow that I've done nothing for. I thought it was one of those things that, you know, when you keep thinking, oh, I've got time, and then I was like, Sarah, you don't have time. So I cancelled my 5 o'clock client so I could get the presentation stuff done. So I had my 4 o'clock client, went well, and then I have been working, doing presentation stuff up until then. So it's now 6:25. I'm gonna start making my tea. I've messaged Tanya's gonna come down actually. She's gonna be on 2 videos in a row. She's gonna come down and we're gonna have tea together and probably watch some TV, just because I'm really enjoying spending time with Tanya. And because she lives in Cyprus, we don't, like, when we're not at uni, we're not gonna have time to spend together. So kind of every time I'm free, I'm like, Tanya, let's do something. She's coming down, we're gonna have tea together. And then after tea, I think I've got some more work to do. Yeah, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go start it now. Oh, I have sausages. I forgot I was putting them in the oven. Shit. I need to go put the sausages in the oven. I will show you my food when it's done. made, Tanya is here, back to the channel. We have pretty standard tea, to be honest. You've probably seen similar on my other vlogs, but we have 4 sausages rather than like the 2 I used to have, and we have some bread as well, because like I said at lunch, I love bread, and I'll always try and get some bread in there if I have the calories. So we have kale, asparagus, broccoli, mushrooms to go with the sausages, and then bread. And then I'll be having like chocolate after, but I shall show you once I'm done. We're gonna watch Harry Potter again, just like what we did on the pancake video. So finish my tea now. I forgot my sweet corn. I left it. I keep leaving it till last so it doesn't go dry, and then I just leave it in the microwave and forget to cook it. So I did have sweet corn in that meal as well, because I'll put it in the description box, and it was just in case you're like there was no sweet corn on our plate. I did have sweet corn. So now I'm gonna have an Oreo egg. I tend to go for like cream eggs or Oreo eggs after tea, because they're a good portion, I think. Like I won't have another one, and they're only, this is 180 calories, cream eggs are 170, so they're an okay kind of like treat thing. So yeah, I've went for an Oreo egg tonight. We're on 8 o'clock, so it's quite, is it 8 o'clock? Yeah, so it's quite late, but I'm excited for my Oreo egg. It feels like all I've done tonight is check in with you guys, and I haven't talked to you properly. I am going to talk to you properly after I've had my supper, but I'm going to have it now because I just don't want it to be too late. It's 10 to 9 now. Tanya's gone home, so I'm by myself. And I'm going to watch a movie, or a bit of a movie, whilst I have my supper. So I've got the standard supper that you guys have seen loads before. It's Faya yogurt, whey protein, and I've got little chocolate bits in there. I'm just going for like Cadbury at the minute. I really love Cadbury, like I love it. And so I've just got chunks of it in there. I've got that, this is something that I've gone up as well to get my calories up. So there's 30 grams of whey protein in there, 300 grams of Faya, which you can imagine me having this every night. I spend a lot of money on Faya, and I've actually, to get my calories up to 1700, because I've committed, I have done it, I've got 34 grams of Cadbury's in there. So I'll talk to you after I've ate this, but I'm just going to chill for a bit and eat my yogurt and my chocolate. Okay, good evening. I've finally finished my supper. I'm sorry if you can hear anything. I've got my window open and people tend to be quite loud in the courtyard. Why can't I talk today? So I thought I'd check in because I feel like I've hardly talked to you, even though I've vlogged literally my whole day. In terms of eating, that'll be it now. I'll not be having anything else. I've gone right up to my 1700 calories, which is scary, but good, because I'm gonna put on muscle. I'm going to put on muscle. I'm eating really high protein at the minute. I think I'm doing, what did I calculate it as? My goal is 140 grams of protein, and I think that was a pound of 1 gram of protein per pound of weight. So I've got it quite high. Again, that's mainly because on the muscle phase, I'm trying to put on as much muscle as possible, and as well, like, I don't have an issue with that. I feel like if you can eat more protein, why not? Like, I like a lot of my calories coming from protein sources. I love meat, I love eggs, I love my whey protein in my yogurt at the end of the day, so you know, I'm just keeping it high. I'm training 5 days a week, 3 glute days, 2 upper body days, but yeah, it is quite a high protein diet. In terms of how I plan my days, I'm really boring, and I've said it in other videos before, that I tend to have like a certain amount of meals. Like, I'll have like 3-4 meals that I just tend to swap between. And in the morning, when I'm on my doing my cardio after my training sessions, because I still like to do cardio just to, you know, keep fit, keep healthy, increase my cardiovascular health a little bit, because that's one thing I always struggled with during school, and it's something that I do want to keep increasing regardless of whether I'm trying to lose weight or not. So I'm keeping my cardio in at the end, just because I don't hate it. I wouldn't say, I do enjoy it, actually. I do enjoy it, and it makes me feel really sweaty at the end of the session. So when I'm doing my cardio, I do 100 calories on a high incline walk, and then I'll finish off, basically wherever I finish I'll go up to the next like kilometer in terms of how far I've walked. So normally I'll finish on like 0.8 like high when I've done the 100 calories, and then I'll just walk for a bit, and that's kind of my time when I plan my day on MyFitnessPal. When I'm doing the incline walk, I'll start it, and it's a really good way of like keeping yourself occupied as well. Like it makes me forget, well not forget because it is hard, but it makes me kind of distracted from the fact I'm doing cardio. So that's when I do it, and like I say, I tend to just stick to the same meals. I normally have a sandwich and salad for lunch every day, and it'll just depend on what meat I have. I'll either have chicken or the chipolatas, and then for tea I tend to have tuna or chipolatas with veg, and if I've got the calories, more bread again. So I tend to eat the same thing every day. It's easy, it's cheap. Well, I wouldn't say it's cheap actually. The Fage is the main expensive thing, but obviously, and as well, it's more expensive because I don't live near an Aldi, so I can't get cheap foods. But I mean, I reckon if I did it up home with an Aldi, I'd be able to do my shop for like 20 quid a week. So it's cheap and it's really easy to do. I never spend ages making my meals because I'm not somebody who enjoys meals that are like proper recipe cooked meals. I like lasagna and pies and stuff like that. I don't really do that kind of stuff because I haven't been brought up with it. So I tend to literally just cook the meat, cook the veg, and then I'm done. I know that's not how everyone likes to do it, but it's just what works for me. And that's kind of it. Like I say, that's it for me eating for today, so that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you don't mind that I'm just kind of slouched on my bed as I'm talking to you. I'm comfy and I'm in the jumper again. I feel like this jumper is going to make a appearance in every video, but yeah, so I shall see you in the next one, chickpeas. I had quite a few videos planned, and this is kind of the last one that I've had planned. So if you have any ideas of videos you'd like to see, please let me know. That goes for the food challenges as well. Thank you for everybody who watched the pancake challenge. I loved filming it. I loved doing it. Like, I loved the food challenge. So if you've got any ideas for them, please let me know. Please like if you enjoyed this, if it helped you in any way. Let me know if you're going to try any of the meals or if anything helped you. And I shall see you in the next one. Have a lovely week. Bye.